I hate you so much.
I love the clap. I love the clap.
Hey, bro.
I heard it, King. I heard it.
Why did it feel like? Why did it feel like his wedding? His wedding when Dantez cracked. I was trying not to laugh.
My bad, dude.
Welcome to Three Dope Dads. I'm gonna keep all that in this time. Welcome to Three Dope Dads. It's me, your homeboy Fred Freed. I'm sitting here with my homeboy Chris, my homeboy Randall, and Nick is back there. What's the word? Often heard, never seen. He makes comments. He'll be here. He's part of the family now. Welcome to Three Dope Dads. Dad joke, man. What do you call a scarecrow standing in his field? I don't know. I forgot to joke that quickly. I'm gonna have to work on that. But how are you guys doing this week? I gotta be more prepared.
Why the scarecrow get an award?
Why the scarecrow get an award? Because he was good in his field.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
What?
Hey,
Man.
The fact that we started over, for you to get the joke.
I know.
You came back.
Oh,
He came back and still didn't get it.
Hey, I love it.
I'm a dad, man. I got other stuff on my mind.
Shout out.
It's late. My daughter's sleeping. We gotta keep it down so we don't wake her up.
My bad.
Jeremiah might
my
come
bad.
down here. It's dad jokes, man.
Jeremiah come down. He grown. Shut up, nigga. Got work in the morning.
video games in my room. He is working tomorrow. He's working the Coast game tomorrow.
I got work in the morning.
He's working the Coast game?
Yeah, he's working the Coast game. Him and Vass are working the Coast game.
I don't even know who the Colts play tomorrow. Who the Colts play?
Steelers.
The Steelers.
Yeah. We gonna look for you for bets, man.
I know, but I haven't looked at Sunday yet. I kind of wait for Sunday.
Yeah.
Because my Sunday lineup is a little special. So what we're gonna do for our thing is just Monday and Thursday night. So I looked at those.
And
Okay.
That's cool because we usually release on Mondays. So this comes out Mondays at 8 o'clock. If you're wondering, Mondays at 8 o'clock is when this comes out. So you'll have time to put your bets in for Monday and Thursday. And Rando is good at bets.
I'm all right. I ain't gonna don't say I'm good. Don't say I'm good.
We
He's
assume
good
no
at bets.
responsibility for any.
Let me win a couple more
And
dollars
we will
before I
take
claim
10%
that.
of winnings if you put them in under Randall's name.
Nah, cause the way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna say it a little differently. We'll see how it work out.
Yeah.
See what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll come to it. I can't wait
we'll
to
get
hear it.
to
I'm
it.
excited about it. But how are you guys doing this week, man? Randall, Chris, how are you guys doing, man? What's up?
Oh man, good man. This week
Decent, man.
Yeah, it's chilling this week, man. It was light week this week.
That's a good week. I had a light week this week actually too. It's a
Man.
good week.
That's what's up.
Yeah, work wasn't super busy. Man, I doing a lot of driving around. That's about it. I ain't win the lottery. Speaking of bad betting, say that's what I like to do because I drive around all of Indiana. Like I go to Bloomington, I go to Lafayette, I go to Muncie,
there you
and
go.
so I hit a bunch of little random small
All these little
towns.
hole in the wall gas
Yeah,
stations.
all
I
the
do
way
buy
home.
tickets when I'm out
Bruh.
of town.
Yeah.
I hit one little spot. One little spot got me this time. I bought a ticket and she just picked it up right from the side of the thing. Bam. And I looked to the side, she had a couple more over there, and I was like, oh, you got some more? I'll just take them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They print out tickets. I used to work at the gas station. You print out tickets, they don't like when you know what I mean? That's cash, they losing.
Yeah.
And so I was taking my, so I ended up buying like 6 of them boys in one spot. I usually only buy one in one location. I'm a one ticket, I'm going to win this bad boy
Understandable.
person. And so I had all of them. So I had high hopes. I even told the homie, I'm gonna hit you up so you can leave work and you ain't even gotta worry about going to that whack meeting tomorrow, dog. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I ain't win shit.
Oh damn.
I won $4.
Oh, shout out $4.
I won $4.
Were they dollar
back.
tickets?
Nah, man, they $2 each.
Oh dang, didn't come close to come.
Yeah. Nah, ain't nowhere close to you. I went to He went to Nick did go to his meeting. He was there.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate events.
But we'll see what pop off tonight. Though today Saturday, I got one more shot, baby. We'll see.
Hit that Mega Millions.
Come on.
How you doing, Chris? How'd your week go?
Same, man. About the same as the way y'all described it, man. Shoot. Finally got my business cards.
That's what's up.
For my realty to get going this week. So
Surprised we didn't get to see him. What's the
I'm
name?
about to say, I made
I
a
ain't really
Facebook.
seen you. I just
First
got
time-
them.
First time I got business card, I think I made a Facebook post. I seen it in my memories recently.
See,
I brought them out to give everybody.
Yeah, because bro, I was hype about. Cause remember, I used to put I used to joke about. I think I talked about it on the last podcast. Because remember, you used to put your business card in at spots, and you can win lunch.
Yeah.
They don't do that shit no more. But I was hype
I haven't
about
seen any of that.
Yeah, I was hype about having business cards. I'm about to be winning free lunches all over the city, baby, everywhere. Bam, put my name. I don't even eat here before. Bam, as soon as you pull that card out, I'm gonna eat here.
I'm gonna eat here.
I ain't
and let
won
you know.
shit. I still bet boys ain't
You
gonna
never
bet.
won?
I ain't never win. Boys ain't gonna do no kind of betting with me. I ain't, all this losing.
What
I'm
was your
talking-
business card for? I think they judge them on the importance of the business card.
Bruh, I quit that job. Them business cards ain't worth shit. No,
Was this
But I'm
after
just
you-
saying, like, what did it say on it?
just my name. It was
What was the
It
position?
didn't have a title or anything
yeah,
like
quality
that?
manager. Yeah,
Quality.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
That
that sounds
yeah.
important.
Yeah.
That's yeah, they just didn't like you.
Yeah.
They saw him when he came in.
Yeah.
Now I remember that nigga.
Yeah.
Took it out as soon as he left.
Was that the boy with the braids and the things in his hair?
I ain't even had him then.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't even. I was faded up then.
Yeah. Old Benjamin.
Yeah, that was more than 5 years ago.
That's when he was Benjamin. Now he's Randall.
Yeah. Full dad.
Nah.
Can't go by nickname anymore.
Yeah, right, baby Benjamin.
Although it does make me laugh when y'all call me Juice, because my kids are like, "Who's Juice?"
Yeah, you're on my phone as Juice.
Yeah, like I said, there's like probably a group of 10 people who still call me that.
Nickname,
That's a-
20 years old.
Justin Flanagan. When we 104 years old, you gonna hear Juice.
And I just
Like,
hit
hey,
him up on a message, man.
Hey, man, if
talking
you see
about his
him-
nasty Kool-Aid he used to make. Look.
Yep.
Hey, Jay Flynn, if you see this, you saw both of those faces.
Come on, man. Why?
They saw
yeah,
both
that
of those.
was-
They are in agreement. Your Kool-Aid was absolutely disgusting. I love you.
The
the
worst.
absolute worst.
But it was horrible. It was Gatorade.
It was easy.
At best. At best, it was Gatorade. But
I probably appreciate it now, but back then, no.
nah, bro. Nah.
Wasn't hitting back then.
Nah, but Justin, but he always make me laugh talking about people who call you by your name. He will scream out your name no matter where you are.
No matter.
Nah, man, I don't think he's
Anyway-
like that anymore.
Bro, no.
Nah, I think his woman
Bro.
got him in because I saw him at his pizza spot.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't do me, but he
do
also
it.
knows I'm just as petty, so maybe he didn't want to get
He
him.
I
wanna
was
get
about to
that-
say, bro,
that
last,
pettiness.
last time I
that might
seen,
be it. But
I think we was at
cool.
a funeral. I think we was
Nah, we were in a pizza.
Randy.
No,
Even then he'll run up, freedom.
no.
Bro, he be having me rolling. I
That's
always
the
think
dude.
about
Now there's
him.
one dude who probably would do that.
He called, I know for I can hear it now.
Now y'all don't even
The
know.
way
Like
you say
it's
it.
not even it's a cat I know
I
from
guess
school.
this is deep inside. This is
It's a cat I knew from school, and
Yeah, that is a deep cut. Just straight random name.
so that he would probably yell. If I was to see him, I would do the same thing though. But we yell each other's full government. So
nah. I don't think anybody knows, but I'm cool on that. You don't need to know my full name.
yeah, that's not middle, bro. Like I ain't
Oh,
we ain't-
no.
nah, but yeah, that's the only person who I would know would probably shout me out like that.
That's hilarious.
And that's what's up, man. I had a good week this week. We did a back to school.
I feel like
night.
I need to move this. It's in my way. It's bothering me.
I'm a just
Yeah,
make
and
it.
I just saw
you
the
keep
name
on
of the
grabbing. I was about to say you keep
Yeah.
on playing with them nuts over there.
both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Keep on playing with both of them nuts over there.
Hey, shout out! I want to give a
It's
shout out to.
bothering me. I'm sorry. I hit the table too. Now I'm
about
really
to say, I
messing
guess
up.
we should show the name of the
Yeah, I
candle.
want to give a shout out to the Candle Daddy, and for these candles, you should be able to read the one that's on the table right now.
What's
I
it
think
called?
it's I'm tired of your shit. I'm sick of your shit. Is the
No.
name of the one on the candle right now. On the
That's
table right
hilarious.
now.
Oh,
So does it smell like? I get that's a weird
He
name.
does have some that smell like weird things, like fart, and aren't there some other ones, Nick, like fart and something else? They smell like fart and shit.
Bro, if somebody light a candle in my house that smell like fart, we
I'ma
might.
be- I'ma be
yeah,
very
That's got to
angry,
be
bro.
strictly a gift. We ain't lighting that.
bro.
yeah,
bro,
that's a
I'm
gag.
talking
gift.
Yeah,
about.
that's a
Yeah,
gag.
yeah, that's like
We ain't
white
lighting
elephant
that.
type stuff.
I'm talking about light it in somebody's house and disappear on them. It just say, man, like this. They got multiple candles lit.
And don't be surprised when you having this New Year's party.
I'm about to say, oh, you had a Diddy party. You just light a couple shit candles.
It's gonna get things started in the Diddy party.
Come on.
Yeah,
Oh, the shit starting now. We shitting on
I
people
wouldn't know.
already.
You know what?
It's only 10 o'clock.
I'm not even gonna go there. I refuse.
It's 3 o'clock
That
activity.
did not go where I thought it was going to go.
Wow, he went all the way. Like
All the way there.
But we had a back to school night at my daughter's school.
Nah,
we
that
not
is
gonna use that segue.
No.
We not gonna do that.
You gotta put something in between them backs. You can't go from that back
Would
to
you like
that
to
back.
slide baby oil in between those stories?
We are not gonna use that
Slide some
segue.
baby oil in there for y'all.
No.
But we had a back to school night, and she goes to year round school basically. So she got 2 weeks off in the fall, 2 weeks off in the spring, and she goes to daycare. So we want to check that out, see what she's gonna learn in daycare with her being in kindergarten, And they told us and basically the same thing school does. Like she knows how to count to 30 now. I think they're working their way up to 50 before Thanksgiving. And just things like, I don't know, things that I never thought that would affect me, I would care about. I'm like, I need to know what my daughter's doing. Why is she going here? What is she doing here? Like, it's fucking dad life, man.
Hey, man, I have no clue what my kids are learning in school right now.
Well, you got high school kids too.
I wish
it's,
that
it's
was
algebra and English.
I was about to say, I take that back. I have a few classes they tell me about, but for the most part, as long as their grades are cool and they don't ask me for help with it.
Yeah.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know. Like they
Understandable.
had, like I can go look, like we check their missing assignments. Like if they have missing assignments, we'll see like, okay, dog, you ain't doing your English work, you ain't like,
Right.
whatever, and we'll get into it. But for them, like, yeah, like if
I could understand that. I mean, they in high school. They should be self-sufficient by then.
I don't know. I think we check it, but we also paying for a lot of that. So we gonna check.
yeah. Like no,
Hey, straight up.
I'd be surprised when sometimes my kids get to talking and they say stuff, and I'd be like, I don't like recently. Izzy said he had a social studies test over in Rome,
Yeah.
and he was like, oh, excuse me, yeah, social studies, and he was like, name like the last questions. He was like, man, I didn't know what to put down at all, and it was like, name 3 great things Rome is known for. Right?
Yeah.
And so he was like, oh, I had no clue. And I'm sitting there looking at him like, dog, how are you studying Rome and can't name like roads? Like,
roads.
The aqueduct system.
I was about to say roads, aqueduct.
That was the first thing that came to mind.
Like, say
The
nothing at all.
museums, what
Like,
they call those?
Coliseum.
I was like, the Republic? Like our government system? He was like, oh, the Republic.
The Republic.
I answered that on the question before that. I was like, dog, come on. So like, yeah, man, it's I just let them go, man. They be all right. They ain't flunked the class yet. They get by. We do their
That's good then.
We do their school and summer school. I be helping.
Like you signed up for summer school this
Yeah,
past
bro. I'm
summer.
walking there. I don't think I'm walking across that stage this year. Was I? Bro, we got the same last name. R come before Z though. I'm going across first, like Dub C. West Side Connection, getting me. I'm going, bro. Yeah, right. I'm
I
walking.
respect it.
I didn't have 4 years, 4 summer schools. This fool been in summer school his whole career, taking extra classes so he can lift weights all through the year.
That's why in AP weights now.
Yeah,
you helped him get there.
He want to do his
AP
own,
weights.
Yeah, because he can pick his own electives if he takes certain classes through
But
the
they
summer.
got college elective weights.
Yeah, bro.
You can earn college
I
credits.
don't know, bro. Yeah, he
Because AP classes
you
usually
know you
can
asking the
earn-
wrong parent
he can
right now.
deadlift.
Yeah, that's true. He just told me all of that. I should not. Hey, yo, Jessica.
he deadlifting 450. That's college level.
That is.
deadlift
That is.
Oh yeah, easy.
Bro, he deadlift more than me now.
Yeah, easy peasy. That boy strong as an ox, man.
Dang, that's what's
wild.
up.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's funny, man. Izzy even taking summer school classes. We had to help him out. It's I figure it's gonna keep on going. Like I plan on I'm gonna have hats like they did on Twilight. You're gonna see all my I'm gonna have a little mural with all my caps in a little circle.
Make sure you taking pictures in those graduation gowns also. But we went out as a family today, and so my fiance dressed us as a team. So we all had on blue jean jackets, black shirts, and camouflage pants.
I thought y'all had on the different NWA shirts. And Brooklyn had the Easy on.
Nah, she had on a regular black shirt. I didn't think I might do that. Start dressing her more like me.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be.
But keep her little feminine, all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll go ahead and dive into this show. I want to highlight this week the Dad and Stroller Social Club.
Okay.
There should be a video playing right now. If I edited this right, there's a video playing right now of all these fantastic dads just out with their kids and strollers having they go for walks, stop and play and.
Now, was this a regular occurrence? Like, do they do this on a regular, or was this an event?
No, they do this. They have these scheduled. Like, I think it's maybe 2 a month or 3 a month. They have them scheduled.
Yeah, that is dope.
And the main one I see is out of Dallas. I saw a couple here. The main one out of Dallas is really, really, like, I think it's more black fathers than anything, which I really love to see just us being black fathers.
Yeah, and I had a question. I saw that it's the stroller name, but they got older age groups out there. It was older kids out there.
Yeah. So, I mean, dads, as long as you're a dad, I'm pretty sure they're cool with it. But I just want to highlight them just to see black fathers being a part of their kids' life and being out there and not, I don't know, I feel people always say, like, I get more comments when it's just me out with me in Brooklyn than when it's me and our family. If it's our family, oh, she's so cute. Like, if there's just me and her, oh, you're such a good dad. Yeah. You're really out here doing it.
Like it's a little bit harder to believe almost.
I guess so.
Surprise.
Like you want to take it at face value, like it is, and hopefully it's just as good as you hope it is.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of like, what do you think is happening out here with dads, and do you say that to all dads? You know what I mean? It's just that I try to just enjoy it and take it as a compliment.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
That's what it's intended to be. But it always is like, man, like what have you seen? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's
just the things they see on TV.
But
the answer is unknown. It's a known unknown.
It's a no. We know you ain't gonna be with your kids. So we surprised.
But that's what I'm
to see
saying.
you
Like
with them.
if you're not gonna be out with the kids at that point anyway.
He must be lactose intolerant.
What?
Ain't never had to go get no milk.
That one landed perfectly. He just had enough time to say what. But nah, I get it. And at first I thought it was because it's just me being a black dad. But I hear it from white dads too. Like I think it's just a dad thing. Like when we out there with our kids, I understand the dads of the past used to have to work all these hours, but we from a 2-parent household.
I think
we both work.
Just out there doing that stuff has been it's more regular now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't remember going a lot of places with my pop like that. Like we would work in the yard, we would chill at the house. But as far as being out with my dad like that, I don't remember doing that a lot. You know, like
see, what was your finance? Like we were kind of broke.
We were too.
Yeah,
like,
we ain't do a lot at all. Like with the stuff, like I can remember.
We might go to the park. You know what I mean? That was about it.
Yeah, we'd go play ball or something.
But
go play
fishing.
catch.
But even like just going to walk around like
fishing.
Like I'll take and maybe it's because I have daughters, but we'll just go walk around somewhere occasionally.
Yeah.
Like, or if I'm got one of them's at practice, we'll just chill and we'll play tag or something like that. Like I don't like my dad was always working a lot. Like it was either that or like if he was there for a purpose. You know what I mean? Like I feel like men of generations before all their time, they put a purpose to it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think we really came about because of the mental health, you know what I mean? And looking at how fathers affect children. So I think that's where people started looking at it and being like, well, maybe dad should spend more time.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's just this generation, the millennials really, and Generation X is kind of where it started to change. I feel like the later Generation X and the elder millennials where they kind of cross paths, those are like cats our age, really. You know what I mean? Cats a little bit older, up to about 45. Like they were just a different type of dad. Not any better. I'm not trying to throw salt on dads of the past and nothing like that. Like y'all did what y'all did.
Y'all beating the hell out of them.
Yeah, exactly.
They did what they had to do.
But it's just the values have changed. And so I think now
I deserve them whoopings.
the values of what it is to be a dad has changed.
Yeah, because and the main thing is, and I think the same thing because it happened in our age group. Maybe my cousin Greg's age group. I think he's 40, whatever. He was born in 82, but what I think it was is that age group saw I'm like, oh yeah, this is how strippers come about.
Man,
Like you get strippers from bad dads. Our dad's not being there.
So I want. You don't think that's
You
a
wildin'
stereotype,
today, bro. You wildin'.
I'm
I
just
was
drinking
since
water
we there,
too.
you don't think that's a stereotype?
What?
That I mean, it has to be things are become a stereotype for a reason, I guess. So, but this day and age now, I think that's just a choice people make.
Well, yeah, but I think the choice is made less often when you have a present dad there.
I can agree with that.
And that's all I'm trying to say is that I think that dads are I'm not gonna say dads, but we realize that we need to be a part of our daughter's lives, our son's lives, our kids' life.
Complete families in general, bro. Like I think that's it. Really.
Yeah.
I think there is still
complete families.
Dad can be
the science
be
is
absent
there for a full family, for a 2-parent home.
It's needed, and it helps us because even think about dads. I say the 50s because I think about what happened in the 50s, the Industrial Revolution, and all that shit. But I think about and dad was working, mom was staying at home, so dad was working a lot more, to help pay for that whole one income family.
Well, you used to be able to afford to pay for a whole family and everything on one income. You know, like. I get into that later. We got a business.
Yeah, that's it. Like
that's
that conversation get really big for a whole lot of different reasons though, because you can get in all kind of stuff. Of how they split up families.
Hold on, man. We said we're gonna go get into it. Here you go getting into it, man.
My bad. Yeah.
But all right. So just to bring it back, man. Shout out to the and Daddy and Stroller Social Club. That's all we want to do, man. Shout out to dads out there being dads. We got deep. But just shout out to dads being dads.
Yeah, absolutely.
And next I want to bring it to Randall. Randall has been making bets for years. And so
don't say it like that. I ain't got enough money to say it like that.
I didn't mean it like that.
It's been a couple. I've been trying for a few.
He has enough experience.
He broke even.
Yeah, he broke even.
Better than most of y'all.
He has enough experience to know the highs and lows.
I'm a little. I think I owe a little bit, but I'm pretty close to even.
Drop those. We're in football season right now. Drop those football bets.
I did the same thing as you. I threw my phone on the couch over there. I ain't got it, but we good. So the way I wanted to do it, so I only use one site. I only use FanDuel, but I ain't.
Man, we don't shout them out. We ain't paying us.
Yeah, I say it ain't that type of thing yet. But if you use that 5-player format for these single games, so we gonna do the Monday night, Thursday night, right?
Yeah,
Monday night, Thursday.
Yeah, Monday night and Thursday night.
Monday night. Like I don't know. I don't bet.
Monday night football, Thursday night football to be exact. So Monday night. I believe the game is Tennessee Titans versus Miami Dolphins. In that game, like I said, if you use that same typical 5-player slate, they have the top players a 1.5. You get a little bonus for that top player. If you want to put somebody at the top in that game, I would go with my man Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, the one we was just talking about last week.
Yeah, I do believe he is going to act a complete fool. Mm-hmm. They've been struggling with Tua. Tua got hurt. He got concussed again. So we'll see. But he's recovering. So hopefully that goes well. He'll be back. But
is this the Monday night game?
Who they got? At the QB?
They putting Huntley in that QB.
I saw
they had another guy.
Picked him up.
Yeah, they had another guy in beforehand he got hurt and ended up getting hurt too. So so
Huntley ain't bad though.
Yeah, that's that line's fault.
I expect him to come in and do something pretty nasty to them Titans. I don't think I wouldn't count them short, so I would also I wouldn't play any defense in that game.
Okay.
I would go receivers and kickers.
All right.
And maybe Huntley in was the quarterback. So if you have 5 players, I would put my man Hill at the top and another receiver from Tennessee, Huntley, and both kickers.
The kickers too.
Yeah, both kickers. You get 5 people in that.
Okay. All right.
So and then Thursday night football is this game is a little more interesting to me. It's Tampa Bay versus Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Now Kirk Cousins is quarterbacking with the Falcons, old school out there,
Old
still
school,
getting it on.
Yeah.
I like it, but I like it. I don't think they're going to do anything. This one I would play a defense, and I would play Tampa Bay's defense.
Okay.
You might want to put Tampa Bay defense at the top.
Really?
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's going to be embarrassing in there. I think Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans is going to act the fool out there.
Kirk Cousins was.
Atlanta's not going to do a thing. And I could be saying this because I wasn't expecting them to beat Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And I'm hating right now. Just a little bit. But
it can't be letting your heart get in.
You can't let your emotions affect the picks, man.
oh
You
no,
putting out
no,
here.
no. Watch. I would wager to put Tampa Bay's defense at the top. And watch them. I expect
We're going to need a
six.
segment for review of picks.
Pick six.
Yeah, we definitely gonna review this next week.
I'm calling the pick six.
Write all this down. I want receipts.
Okay.
I want receipts.
Because we definitely gonna do a review next week. Right now the Steelers are 53.
Steelers got 53 points?
No. 53.1% chance of winning over the
I'm
Colts
about to say,
on
hold
Sunday.
on, wait a
Over
minute.
the call. He went Colts. He went. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I would say in that game, I think the Colts picking it back up. Pittsburgh is an interesting team.
Yeah.
They got
Pittsburgh is the type of team they kind of need to play from ahead, though. Or they need to be in a close game.
I'm about to say the Colts are a team that need to play ahead too.
yeah,
though.
Colts, yeah. But I don't think Pittsburgh's defense is the same type of caliber it used to be.
Oh,
And
no.
I think
No, not at all.
I think my man is gonna
They
run
still
all
tough
over.
though, bro. Like let's not just.
Yeah.
I think they about to get ran all over. What's my man
Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, I think Taylor about
I
to
hope
run
so
all
because he's
over.
on my lineup fantasy football.
I did not do fantasy this year.
I got one. I only got time for one, bro. I used to be in like 2-3 leagues.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Because you watching every game and
Then you research it and it's like I'm doing all this for a $25 league and a $50 league. Like I don't.
Eventually, we're gonna have to cut the bet into the homie Bo, the person who got me into this.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to cut it to him eventually. Now, that's a guy I know, he's been doing it for years, but he's won. Like he's a guy who's won first place. He done won $10,000, done won $20K in that bad boy. Yeah,
Damn.
like Bo,
Bo knows.
I done seen him clear thousands in a week. Like he'll get you together.
Dang.
Yeah.
Bo knows. We'll get there when I get him to get the confidence to grab a mic and we gonna FaceTime him in. We gonna use some of that technology we got over there.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And get him in on this.
Shout out,
right.
man.
Most definitely.
But Juice, you got some business info you want to share with the families?
All right, so I was having a conversation with a gentleman who's like my brother early this morning because I woke up on some insomnia stuff and he's in Arizona.
This is probably real early for him, then.
Yeah, well, it was like midnight. He's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up at 3, and so we were having a conversation about business, and he said an LLC is like the engine to your success.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, that's good, but that's wrong.
Okay.
Partly because we're petty and we fight like that, and partly because that's not what I believe. Because I believe any person can be successful if they just get a good enough job and work hard enough. You know what I mean? If you just happen to land that, but it's going to take a while. See, an LLC may not be the engine, but it's the transmission. An LLC is what helps you shift gears and what helps you, like all of those type of financial situations, whether it be LLCs, whether it be trust, different things like that. I think a lot of times people who weren't born into money don't understand how to multiply it correctly. So I've been doing a lot of studying. Me and my wife actually got a financial advisor.
That's that gambling he's talking about.
Yeah, that's it. But I still buy a ticket every once in a while too when I'm out of town.
Yeah, of course, when I'm out of state.
You know, especially if I'm in some podunk town.
Mm-hmm.
But I think all of those things are things we need to look at in order to further, you know what I mean, our heritage for our children. Like, I'm not thinking about being super rich. I just want to be able to not worry. I want to know that I'm taken care of, my family's taken care of, and should I pass on, everything's cool. That's really
moving.
all at this age. All we want is
That's all
fathers.
it
You know
is,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I don't think any of us will ask. You know what I mean? If I can.
To keep that life
If I can make sure,
insurance
especially if I can get to the point where I ain't gotta ask, I ain't gotta worry about next month or 2 months or 3 months ahead. I know it's taken care of. Like that's a wonderful place to be. Just the peace that brings. I think that's really what everybody wants. It's not even the wealth. It's the peace that comes with the wealth. That's what I desire. And so I would encourage everybody to look into some of these financial avenues and study up on that. We're gonna keep it short this week because this was kind of an impromptu thing we just put together, but. Back to my main point. Look into LLCs. Look into the gig economy right now. There's a million ways to make money right now. Average millionaire has at least 7 different sources of income. You know what I'm saying? That's probably on the low end for a lot of them. And so I think look into that, study that, and get your hustle on. That's the word for this week.
Hustlenomics.
Straight up.
And that brings us.
Hey, but speaking of, like, man, it made me think of. We got to do a segment one time of weird jobs that our kids, like me and my wife was talking about something earlier, like things that you would say. She said it was weird how many rappers say how their mom or somebody didn't believe in them. And I was explaining to her how that's pretty common. You know what I mean? Our parents are usually the first people we got to, you know what I mean, prove wrong. You know what I mean? Like literally. It's
it usually comes from a place of trying to protect us.
Exactly.
Too.
And that's exactly what I was explaining to her, that like how no matter how sad it is, they've kind of given up on their dreams in a way at some point. And they know that hurt and they want to protect us from it.
Yeah.
And so one time some point in time we got to do a segment where we find some strange jobs. Because I've seen people like do impersonations that make way more money than we make more money. Like, you know what I mean? Like Tupac impersonators make $200K a year, something crazy like that. Like, man, that's wild.
Tupac impersonators.
Yeah, like
that's
so,
just
like
Tupac.
Like you, like say your daughter just grow up, shave her head, like they done be Tupac. She start.
He was dead before you was born.
I'm
baby.
talking about nose ring and bandana tied up to the side. And then she start making 60, 70K a year. What you gonna say? You can't do nothing, but can you feel me?
I guess so.
Are you still down for me now?
What is your plan 5 years from now, though?
Come on, like it's just one of those things. We got to figure out the way to make it make sense. But I always thought that was interesting. I thought it was interesting when we were talking about it because it's a few things like football. She wouldn't. Like, you know what I mean? Just for safety reasons. He wouldn't, but my son would probably be great at football, really. He's 6'5".
Oh, yeah.
Got a 4.6 40, and he got hands that can throw, you know what I mean? But don't like football like that. He don't like being touched.
Respect
You know what I mean?
Get faster then.
Yeah, that's right. And and it's not like he couldn't take the hit. The boy is solid.
Definitely solid.
But it's one of those things where she wouldn't want him to play at all. And so I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I mean, football. Jeremiah got up to college level football. He did pretty good, but it wasn't gonna be the end goal. Like this ain't NFL.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, you had fun playing it. I enjoy going to watch him. I really enjoy watching Jeremiah play football more than anybody else. Just you can see
that was your sport too, though.
Yeah. And I could just you guys know Jeremiah. You've seen him. You've been around him. And Jeremiah out there on that football field when he turns it on, he is a monster. Like they call him Scary Jerry. But he get out there.
Jerry.
He'll tear you up, and once that whistle blows, he's back to himself. Like, all right, cool. Yeah. I ain't bothering nobody, leave me alone. But yeah, he get that man. So I just love watching him play.
He just turn it on for about 5 seconds and turn it right back off.
Turn it off. And it was amazing just to see. Like the first time I saw it was when he played freshman football in high school football. And he, I think he was playing defense. Defensive end hit a kid, and like he drilled into this running back, like almost like Superman into him.
Yeah.
Blew the whistle and got up, helped him up, and just walked away. Here you go, buddy. And almost that same voice, his voice too.
Man, that's hilarious.
But yeah,
hilarious. He understood the mission, though.
He did. Like Jeremiah was a fantastic football player, and his mother didn't want him to play. And I was letting him play. Like, let him play. Let's see how it goes. He ended up playing all the way into college. They got him there, got him a scholarship to college. So shout out to that. And this next
it's amazing how invested you get in sports when you watch.
Oh yeah,
like bro, I texted my daughter the other day. It was like, y'all just took about a year off my life with that last game. Like I'm sitting there and I've never felt this way about sports. You know what I mean? With like I've been an avid Colts and Pacers fan my whole life,
Man.
but I'm sitting there watching this game and it's down in the 6th inning because that's the last inning they were playing, and I'm not even there. I'm watching it on the TV, live streaming it, bro. And I've gotten too comfortable at the crib too. Like that's another thing because I say what I want at the house,
of course.
And so then I go into public.
Get them same emotions, same words.
What are you doing?
And yeah, like and so I just start pacing. I don't sit down when I'm in public, so I can pace. Because if I pace, I shut up. Usually until other parents start talking.
Of course.
And so yeah, and then that's a whole different thing. Because I'm out in the boondocks half the time for these softball tournaments. So it is what it is.
Sundown towns,
man.
And Randall know about him. He be out there.
I be out there, bro. Hey, I be out there. Like you know, like man, I hope I never break down. I done seen too many. I done passed too many Confederate flags. I hope I don't need no help out here. The tow truck man ain't gonna like me.
and usually, I'm not gonna lie. Usually, the people I see with Confederate flags, and they are nice as hell. Not gonna lie, they are nice as hell. But I also only see them during the daytime.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
No,
don't trust that.
Like I hope you're a cordial person, but I don't. So. I'm cool. Yeah. Like if you like, I don't think that's patriotism to me.
No.
Like that's not like I can't lie. I done seen it's all kind of flags.
I don't fear a single person.
We ain't gonna get into it, but it's a lot of flags I see people throwing up, and I'm like, yeah, that's not patriotic.
Yeah.
But I don't fear a person. I fear the mob mentality.
That's it, the mob mentality.
Yeah, that's the same.
Somebody start some BS that I'm like, what's going on? All of a sudden, it's series of events.
But that's this last one I got wrote down. Not the last one, but this segment is called Ask a Dad. And so if you guys have any questions for us, I think we're all experienced dad. We should be able to answer almost anything. If not, I can call my dad and he'll help me.
I've been dadding since dadding was dadding. Yeah.
I can call I'm the third. I'll pray to the first and he'll give me answers. So a couple of pray to the first.
You about to call on the ancestors.
Hey man, my man looking up to the sky like he talking for Enoch.
That's
talking to the apostle,
man. African rituals and stuff.
Hey, don't ask me, man. You know, go tell it to the mountain, bro. You heard the song.
But I got a couple here. You guys want to hit us up? Doggone it, the Instagram is still the old name.
Something about the culture.
Leave us a comment on the YouTube page, 3 Dope Dads. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you have questions. I have YouTube in my pocket. I'll always. You leave a comment, I will see it. If it's nice enough, I will answer.
If it's nice enough.
If it's nice. You on
talk
that bullshit.
To me nice or don't talk to me at all.
If you on that BS, I'm going to send it right back to you. But a couple I got wrote down tonight. Yeah.
45 Photoshop.
Yeah. All right, this is a pretty good one. 3 out of 4 of us are the oldest kids. And so this one is
I'm the baby.
But you might be having an answer for this also.
Perspective, yeah.
Why put so much pressure on me for being the oldest? And
did this actually come from somebody?
Yeah. And so this one, I don't, just first thoughts. When I think about it, why put so much pressure on me because I'm the oldest? Because I was the oldest. I was, me and my parents kind of grew up together. They had me, my parents a little bit older. It's 20-something when they had me, 22 and 23. But we still kind of grew up together. Like, me and my mother still consider ourselves each other's best friends. And we still hang out. But we grew up together and that, and I wouldn't say that I helped take care of my sister. But I mean, from the age of 8 on, during the summertime, it was me and her alone by ourselves. Like we was latchkey kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I wasn't watching her, but I was the boss. Shout out Bel Air, I was the boss.
Capital B.
But yeah, so maybe it was pressure. Maybe I'm looking at it differently.
But a little B.
It wasn't even, like I didn't think about it as, it was responsibility.
Yeah.
Like that's all I saw it as. But my mother, I guess, in her wisdom, due to those responsibilities, gave me certain liberties as well.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So it evened out for me because I mean, me and my pop got into it a lot, just being son, father. You know what I mean, and me smelling myself because you work nights, you not here. I'm taking care of the house, you know. So my mother made sure I had certain liberties because of the responsibilities that I was willing to take on. And so I think I looked at it differently.
So yeah, nigga, I ain't getting none of that. Nah, I don't know. As the
Bro, you had all the electronics though.
Just so they could throw them away.
There's punishments waiting to happen.
That's
He
true.
ain't even know it.
It's true. We gonna give him this so we can take it away.
Watch this nigga mess up.
That part.
I'd say that the age difference between me and my sister is 10 years. So me being a baby, she had all kind of responsibility. She was carrying me around like a mug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
bro.
Back then.
And that's the other
Because
side
that's
I
the
hear.
age difference between me and Christian.
Yeah.
And he slept him. I remember picking him up out of his bed and be like, all right,
Yeah.
lay down, little dude, because we ain't doing all this crying tonight.
See, that's the story I hear of the older child becoming like a third parent, and
Man.
that didn't happen with me just because I only had one sister. She was just 2 years older than me or younger than me.
Right.
Yeah, so even with mine, like even with my children, I can't even think, I put a little pressure on Zion being the oldest because I think it's more tradition with me.
Yeah,
Like that's my oldest son. Like you are
the
gonna
birthright.
Yeah, like you're kind of responsible in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you were talking about friends. I had him young in the mug. So yeah, we grown up together. Like shoot, and so when I learn something, I'm trying to teach him so he don't make the same mistake a couple years later.
That is funny. I never thought about it because my mother had. I mean, she wasn't super young, but she was 20. Yeah, and it was we are friends now, real close. You know what I mean? Like sit on the porch and just talk.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm like that with all the women in my family, dog. Like I would do that with my grandmother.
Yeah, you're right. I would too. Yeah.
You know, so like I would I think just because the women in my family have such a welcoming spirit, you know, like it's just we sit here just chill.
Yeah. And
See, like I know that's interesting because now I think me and my father's relationship is getting closer now that we've gotten older.
Yeah,
Because he was almost 30 when he had me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was already working a few jobs. He had me like, yeah, it's another little mop. Come around this house. Dang. You know what I
Another
mean?
mouth
He
to
like,
feed.
yeah, he was
different viewpoint.
It's different
Yeah.
viewpoint. So yeah, I guess that's a little like, and because I remember like I was more baby. Like I'm the one he just brings some candy home to him, sit up like here, go up to the side. Like I was just treated differently like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting.
even with you and Greg being so close in age, you feel like that?
Yeah. Like there was like, and that's a whole nother conversation. There was a bit like me and Greg 2 years apart, and like I don't know, it was just a difference in us.
Oh, okay.
Like when it came to stuff like that, like just because he was held more responsible.
Yeah.
Like it was like an immediate, like I immediately became a baby. I don't know if it's because I came so fast after that 2 years was just so quick, or the time frame of the other stuff my mom was going through at the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But whatever it is, my brother got aged immediately with my brother Mike, who's 7 years older than me.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And so he's 4 years older than, or what's that math? 3, 2, 5.
3 years older
5.
than Greg. Yeah.
5 years older than Greg. And so like they were treated more similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mike, like it was immediately, Mona's responsible for all of us. Mike is responsible for Greg. Greg is responsible for me.
Dang.
Immediately. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, and it was, or the trickle down, you know what I mean? Like it was, both of our parents got to work. This is how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Chain of command. It was a military household. My pops was in the army. Like it was an immediate chain of command. I'm the baby though. So I was cool. I was the dumb private with no responsibilities.
See, that probably made Greg grow up a lot quicker than you.
So like
it
like
changes you,
it
man.
changes you. Like
Yeah.
so I
Especially
know
that middle kid.
and like it's just my perspective. I watched it. You know what I mean? Like I know from my own logical perspective. That's just who a person I am. I just know like I can see the difference in how all of us were raised. Even from like me growing up watching, like I was treated completely different, took full advantage.
Yeah.
Like, complete advantage.
There was a
advantage
difference
of it.
between me and my sister too, just 2 years apart. And I don't know if I got more freedom or she got less freedom, but I
You
mean,
got more.
and is that because I'm older or because I'm a man?
I think it's
I think
both.
it's because I think it was a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Both.
I think yeah.
But see, the thing
But
is,
also, like, I think I demonstrated certain street smarts to my mother that my sisters didn't demonstrate. You know what I'm saying? There were certain because here, like, I was always aware. You know, I was
Yeah.
always watching my surroundings.
got to.
Like it's
Man.
just came with the territory, and so my sisters didn't demonstrate that level of awareness at a young age. Like Christian caught on later on much better. You know what I mean? Christiana took a while. You know?
Like I said, like yeah.
And, but it also came from growing up different. Like
Yeah.
like Christian's got street smarts now, but really didn't have any at all until he got
He
a
grew up a
little bit
lot
older.
different
But he
than you
grew up
did,
in the
yeah.
suburbs.
So your
Yeah,
parents
I mean,
had more money by the time
yeah,
he was
he
growing
did,
up.
like, he doesn't remember Post Road at all, bro. Like, just barely remembers actually living on 38th Street at all. You know,
Oh yeah.
so he doesn't remember that. I have vivid memories of all
Yeah,
those
I know where we came from. I know what mom and daddy went through.
vivid memories. You know, so I don't know. Like, I think that also helped with the freedoms we were given because I feel like we all demonstrated a certain level of street smarts. It was like, oh yeah, and generally we were with at least one of the other one. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
it was
true.
Generally, at least
Yeah.
one of us
Yeah, our
was with
parents,
the other one.
Our
You know,
parents were pretty good about knowing all of our friends.
yeah. So I think that's why, because we would click up.
yeah.
We would always be in a group of two, at least two, if not three, four, a
Safety
whole
and
mob.
safety in numbers.
Yeah, and then and we knew when to run.
Yeah, we knew when to run.
That's
You
true.
gotta know when to fight. You gotta know when to run.
That's
Get loose.
and I was about to say there's a life lesson right there in that sentence.
Get loose.
You should have took off right there.
Get loose.
You should have got loose on the spot. Nah.
That's what's up. My bad. Just working out things I'm gonna have to figure out in the past. And Nick, what time we at right now? That is a perfect episode.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey,
Let's go ahead and land this
and we
plane.
did it for you.
We did it all for y'all. Hope you guys enjoy.
Did it for you.
But and dad advice this week. Just something I've experienced and throughout this, we had an interesting summer. You know, car got broken into, car got stolen, got car back, car got totaled, bought new car,
Jesus.
car got crashed,
What?
car got totaled. Now we're looking for another car. And just that's all my son. And that is all my son. And that's this summer. That is this summer.
And he still got keys, still whipping. That's what kids, bro. I wouldn't even have had no legs right now. Talking about parents raising different times, bro. I'm talking about I would have looked like Eddie Murphy at the beginning of Trading Places, scooting on that board. I'm coming down the street.
I don't know what I don't think I've ever crashed a car, knock on wood.
I have.
I had one stolen. And that was a whole ordeal. But this all I gotta say, dad advice, man. For all the dads out there, and just be patient. Like it's these kids, they gonna take you through things you thought, you know, like I done been through some shit. I 37 years old, I've been through some things. And man, every day is an adventure. Like the days I get to
Get what he talking about. Whip them kids' ass. Whip them kids'
But I treasure the days I can just come home, pick my daughter up, take a shower, and do nothing, because it's most days it's come home, take a shower, then we out doing this. It's this. And yeah, so just be patient, man. Nothing's easy. All this thing is stressful, and it's just time. But enjoy the time you got with your kids, and just be patient with them. That's a whole nother story I'm just thinking about.
Okay.
I was thinking about my kids. I was like, oh yeah, we got a new employee that they just hired that work for me. But yeah,
That's a random
I know
segue as well.
this is something else I want to talk about. But yeah, that's it for my advice, man. Just be patient with the kids.
Shout out.
Get ready on that censor button real quick. You ready? All right. I'll say be patient with them kids, but on the real, them kids.
All right.
Y'all didn't hear that. Nick heard it though. They heard it.
I'm whatever.
It is what it is.
I don't disagree.
You know what I say.
I don't disagree.
If Randall ever come out with a stand-up album, I'm gonna be on him. I'm gonna be on him. Name that F them kids.
Hey, man. I'm definitely gonna do it. I was like, hey, you know what's wild? You said that. I've been thinking about boys that still do vinyls.
Yeah.
And it's interesting introspect. But I've been writing. Well, I ain't gonna say I've been actually physically putting it down, but I've been thinking about my concept of how I'm gonna do it, because I've been considering doing more of a one-man show and really going back to the people I like Billy Crystal and John Leguizamo and them. Like it's a little bit more than stand-up. It's really like I like
storytelling.
I was about to say that's more story.
It's,
I like
and
it.
really, I want to act the fool a little bit and see how good I do. Like I really like play pretend and making voices and stuff on my own, and I don't really put it out very much. But I sing songs in Stitch voice as I'm riding home in the car. Like all the time. Like I would love to make a full album. Like you know how many songs?
A full album.
Like bro, you know how many songs are absolutely hilarious and shit. Like
all right, bro.
real
Where we going now? Reel it in. We supposed to be ending this show.
Yeah, I know.
We're not about to go here.
Nah, yeah, but I got dreams of grandeur. That's in my dreams of grandeur. I'm acting
We
fool.
gonna get
Is
there
that
one
your
day.
wisdom for the week? That's your advice?
Yeah, acting fool with it.
Act a fool with it.
One
Enjoy
day,
yourself out here.
When we get millions, I'm gonna put some of my money up for Randall to make an album and stitch his voice.
Come on, and him and then if Eddie Murphy would have did my man from Sexual Chocolate. I can't think of his name right now.
I can't
Mr. Randy Watson, yes!
think of homeboy's name. I know what you're
But
talking
there are
about.
so many other songs if he did it like singing like that would be absolutely hilarious, man. Like
It's sexual chocolate, everybody.
like even newer songs, man. Like he should just come up and do it. It would be so funny and stupid.
But
Yeah.
I guess that's it for the week, man. We thank you guys for hanging out with us. 3 Dope Dads. We catch you guys next week. Peace. Threes.
Thrice.
Inside of me, yeah. Sexy chocolate!
God damn, that boy can sing.
You must be crazy.
He good.
You must be crazy.